we're continuing on with the cookie cutter challenge, and we are in Fern Park this time instead of our little row of cookie cutter houses, because that's another thing that they love to do is they have them in a row and then they'll randomly have like just one of them be somewhere else because you buy them off a plan and you just sort of build them. So that's the deal there. Today's challenge is it is a different pack for each room, and the point being that I should be able to, regardless of what pack I end up using, I should be able to get an entire house from a single expansion pack because they're the big ones. They're the, I think they're like $60 Australian on console at least, and they're expensive and there's a lot of them and they're marketed as like a full expansion pack. So they should do a full house. The kits and stuff packs and stuff, I get that they won't, but an expansion pack should give me the ability to furnish an entire house. So knowing what we all know about The Sims, that will not be the case. So let's see what chaos we can get into. I've gone through, this is the same cookie cutter shell. The only thing is I've gone through and marked out some sort of general zones so that when I spin the wheel to get what pack we're going to use, we kind of have a defined, this is the lounge room, this is a hallway, this is the kitchen, and same upstairs for the bedrooms. It was a little bit more obvious upstairs. It was more so this open space that I was worried about, but the flooring will get changed along with the makeovers of the room. That's the word I was looking for. Okay, so we're going to start, as we always do, with this front lounge room here, or this blue section. So let's spin the wheel and see what pack we get. For rent, yay! So if we go into, oh gosh, my brain has already shut off. That's early for my brain to shut off in a video. All right, so for rent, let's start by swapping out this floor pattern because, ew, what have we got? Ooh, we could have some tiles. We do have a nice wood pattern though, so maybe we'll stick with a wood. Might actually go the light wood. Just because, although that's kind of fun. I like the green. Maybe we'll do that. Hang on. Oh, but then we run into the issue of this would also need to be that. Which, I mean, we're going to run into anyway. So we might as well have some fun. So I really like that. I'm not going to do like the edge pieces and stuff. It's just going to be a simple kind of tiled area, although we could do like a sunken lounge pit. No, let's keep it simple. Keep it simple, friend. Okay, wall patterns. Ooh, we could go for like a matching kind of a green theme. There's my walls. So that's the walls we need to get done. Ooh, what lights do we have in for rent? Probably should have gone through and put some placeholder lights down just because, but ooh, we could have the fishy. You know what? I am going to go through and just put down some placeholder lights really quickly, just because you need to see. I forgot because I put down the lit flooring from Spa Day. The rooms looked really bright, so I didn't think of it. Plus, I mean, I never think of putting lights down anyway. That and bins for some reason. Bins and lights are hard to remember, okay? All right, there we go. We've got some lights. We'll see if we leave those in or not. I don't know. Okay, but for in here, I don't think... Oh, we need to move objects on. Another thing I should do before I actually commit to filming. Oh, I was gonna say, I like that one, it disappears. But no, that's just because I was trying to scroll through it. Let's go that color, I like that. All right, let's have a look at couches next, because that'll probably dictate a huge portion of what we can do. Okay, so obviously not those. We can't get this one though, this is kind of cute. And what about coffee table? Nice. Accent table? Ooh, okay. I wonder, can we get away with a little bit of cheating? Actually, not that. We want that. No. Why, Sims? Why do you hate me so? What about just a shelf? Surfaces. Shelves. Really, guys? Come on. Why did that just place down? I heard it. Okay. All right. What about a fireplace, maybe? Well, we could put a radiator down. I might put that down over there, just for something to put down over there. We don't even have a TV. Okay. Probably should have checked that before I tried to commit to finding a, thingamabob. Let's add a couple of those. What color do we want all of this in? Ooh. Do we want a very green, living room? I think we do. Nothing wrong with a very green living room, right? Probably not the same green, though. We might go the darker green. I think that's a similar kind of green. And the wood color is the same, which is nice. Rug-wise, we may have cooked a little bit too hard. What else did they have? Oh, they didn't have any carpets, did they? Darn it! That's okay. Oh yeah, and wallpaper. Oh, we could go stucco. I don't think I want to, though. I think I do quite like this. What other colors do we come in? Although, I am loving that green, though. Maybe I shouldn't mess with a good thing. Let's not mess with a good thing. I like it. Alright. Audio. Plants. Yes, we can get the plant. The unmatched egg of paradise. Actually, maybe you over there. And you over here. And we can get the birds of paradise. I love birds of paradise. They're beautiful. They are a bit of a pain to place down in this game, though. So I end up not using them all that much. Let's get all green ones. It's really, really kind of lean into the green theme. It's not a one color challenge, but maybe it is now. So I think we've used all the plants there. Window coverings. I don't know, guys. Do we like that? Let's have a look at the color options. We could just go plain white. I feel like that's a little bit of a letdown in this room, though. But equally, I don't know. Yeah, let's go white. We've got enough color going on. Let's keep it nooch. I'm never saying that again. Oh my goodness. I think I just felt my soul leave my body. We won't put one on that one though, because they don't really have one that I like, unless I can shrink you down. Little itty bitty baby. And that clips through, so let's not worry about that. Or no, that one's not gonna have one. Which doesn't really make sense for this one to have one, but you know. Tease what it is. Alright, that's an external door, so that gets to stay. Although technically, picture there. Do you come in a green? You do come in a couple of green options. I like that one. It ties in with the wood. I like. Oh, goodness. Let's put a little scroll thing. Maybe a couple of little scroll things. Just to fill out that wall. So we don't really have a lot of other options. Don't really have a lot of colors either, do we? Okay. You get to be the peacock and you get to be that. They're slightly different colors, but we're just going to pretend we don't see that. Alright, lights. We've already looked at some lights. Really, do we not have a floor lamp in this one? That feels very rude. We do have some accent tables though, so we could probably put an accent table down there. I do really like this round one. I don't think those ones need a round thing, but I would like to put this lamp down in this green maybe. Maybe not. It looks a little busy because the rest of the room doesn't look busy. Yeah, and that green's nice. Do you come in green? You do come in green. Do you come in green? Okay. It's also turning into a 1 color per room challenge. Oh, excuse me. What else do we want in here? Let's actually have a look at indoor activities. Ooh, we could put some marbles down. Hobbies? A bar? Maybe? But then we lose our big plant. And I like our big plant. No, we're not putting a bar down. That's silly. Bookshelves. No bookshelves. Let's just go through and have a look at everything at this rate. I feel like this is the longest amount of time we've gotten to spend on this. Oh, actually, we could put this down. Which is interesting. Like, I'm like, here, I'm like, oh, I'm spending so long on this, but I've got the time this time. This is wild. So it seems from this pack, I do have the ability to make a complete house. Depending on whether or not there's a sink, which there may not be. Let's have a look. There is a sink, so I could make an entire house with this pack. So that's nice to know. Oh my goodness, I don't know what that voice was. Yeah, let's put an aircon down as well. They don't technically make sense. Ooh, a mirror. I'll get something over there, that's fine. Alright. Nope. My voice is not very happy. Actually, maybe we should do that. Maybe over here. And then we can slightly shimmy those out. Do you come in green, Mr. Baskets? No. But I like that one. That's nice. Do you come in green? There we go. It's been painted to match the wall. What else we got? We got a basket. Will you go? You won't go over there. You go there, but I don't really want you there. Ooh, we've got the elephant thing. Oh, here we go. This thing. That would have been great, actually. I think it's a dresser. This thing actually would have been really, legitimately very good for the TV thing. And these. I love these. These are going here. These are one of my favorite things in the game as well. Oh my goodness. I'm very sorry. What? Hang on. My voice has decided it wants to give out. Okay, well, I feel like that's probably... Oh, a shop sign. It's starting to feel like that's about all I can... Oh, ceramic vessel? Let's put that over there. It's not really looking like there's a whole lot else I can put down in here. Unless we go into debug, but I'm not gonna go into debug, at least if I can help it. Because I feel like that's kind of cheating. We could put down some of these, though. The most uncomfortable looking chairs I've ever seen. Oh, excuse me. Just for, I don't know, somewhere to put your shoes on. And then maybe we get, ooh, maybe we get this, actually no, round chair here to soften the harsh lines. And then we swap this one out for the square one. So I didn't realize we had a little square one, and the square one's actually quite pretty. And then a lamp. And then over there, maybe we'll just have a jar of marbles, just because we can. Okay. I'm going to call that done on the lounge room. Let's move on to... Well, I suppose this is technically next. So let's do this hallway area and let's see what pack we get for the hallway. Which we've not really done before. Kind of skipped over it. Get famous. That's going to be interesting. Get famous. There we go. All right, what can we put in here? We could put a little chair, so if you get a little tired after you come down the stairs. Actually, we could put... Oh my goodness, what is with this mouse? Oh, hang on, maybe it's the game. No? Hang on. Okay, resetting my mouse. Kind of worked. Alright, so we can put that down there as like a little place to put all your keys and stuff. And we'll go the darker wood, because that's kind of what we got going on over there. And I would like it to be... Ooh, actually, maybe we could put that down there. I would like it to be somewhat cohesive, despite all the different packs. Dark wood. That one, maybe? Yeah, that seems to be the best option for the wood. I mean, we could put that there. It doesn't make much sense, though. But we could do it. I just need you to know that we could. Could also put this bookshelf, but I don't like that bookshelf. I mean, that might have been the spot to put a little bar, actually. Maybe, hang on. Yeah, maybe we'll do that, because it's kind of a little more practical. Let's put the black one. And then we can put like a little lava plant in this corner. We'll just shimmy this door over, because we can do that. And then, ooh, Desperados poster. Yeah. And then, although I do love this picture, but 'tis a bit big. Oh, actually, maybe we could put a mirror there, and the Desperados poster can go over there. Yeah. Put a black one. Oh, we could put this little guy. I never use this because I always forget. By the time I get to like little corners, I've forgotten that that's a thing. What colors does that come in? Excuse me. Yeah, that works better. Okay, wallpaper and flooring. What flooring have we got? So we could go into some slats. The green in that actually already kind of ties into that quite nicely. I think that doesn't make sense. Yeah, it might be the wood actually. And I might even do the original swatch. It looks really nice. Yeah, let's go with that. Okay. Which means we do need to change the stairs, but fear not. There is a Get Famous one. I'm going to count that that's part of down here. I don't know if I explained that at the beginning, but that's okay. Oh, do we want marble ones? We do not. Do we want red? What do we want? It's not really green though. Yeah, let's go the red. Ties in with this poster then. And then for wallpaper, what do we want? Brick? Oops. Do we want brick? I don't think we want brick. I don't think we want brick. Brick, she says, continuing to put down brick. Actually, not mad about that. Maybe if it was a lighter brick. No, let's do the red brick. There's something kind of nice about how that looks, I think. And maybe not how this lava plant looks now, but there you go. Were there any other plants? Yeah. Okay. So I'm actually not going to put that down there. Maybe we just have 2 of these. You know, maybe we don't. It's just a hallway. It doesn't really matter. I don't think we need any of those. Ooh, lights. Light is a good point, Fern. We'll put one of those there and one of those there. And... Ooh, yeah, maybe they're a streamer and they can have like a warning light there. I like what it does for that little corner. Okay, so next we're going to do the office / guest bedroom, depending on how we go. So let's see what what pack we get for this one. Get to work. Ooh, that's very handy for an office. So... I mean, will it be a very pretty office? You know. Alright, let's start with flooring this time, because we shouldn't forget that. Oh, yay! We get to put linoleum down! Go team! Could continue the green thing. I mean, that probably makes this so... Oh, that's lino? Really? That looks like carpet. Okay, well, I think we're going to go that anyway, because all the rest are kind of checkerboard, and I don't want checkerboard. Really? This is our only option? Ew. Ew. What's that, brother? Maybe we could go the green. Yeah, I mean, we've got the kind of green motif going on already. Maybe we should commit. Let's commit. That looks like an unfinished. Yeah, let's go with the green. I'm not thrilled with it, but what are you gonna do? Okay. So if you could stop glitching out on me, that would be amazing. All right. Office. Office desk. Okay. So actually kind of liking the idea of this one. And I've done it before, but I like the idea of a desk being there with like a thing behind you. I don't think there's a whole lot we can put behind it, apart from maybe they don't even line up properly. I don't like that. Could put that. Okay, maybe nothing behind that. And then we'll put this one in, because this one seems to go a little bit better with the room, and I think we can fit 2. Nice. Do they come in green? They do not. But we might go a little bit of the dark wood. Ooh, we might go that dark wood, actually. And for you, we'll go like the brushed gold. Hobbies and skills. There is a medical treadmill, which is very tempting. I'm not going to do it, but it's tempting. Okay, we need a chair. I feel like we got to go this one. Ooh, it comes in green. Pictures? Oh, yeah, let's use the plum bobs. This person has is into conspiracy theories and all that, and they have cracked the code and have realized that there is a dimension above them. And yes, that's why they know about the plum bob. I don't like that painting at all. Maybe just some posters. You know, the truth is out there. Rocket ship. Couch. What else we got? Not that one. This one can go over here. This one can go up the end here. Why are you so big? Gosh. That. What one are we missing? Yeah. What do they know? That. I think we got room for a couple more. Let's put this one down. Oh, do you come in a couple of options? Ah, just a couple of colors. And you know what? Let's go for the yellow. We'll put that one down as well. All right, what have we got by way of lights? Ooh, you gotta have this, because you're an important person. You gotta have the important person lamp. Let's put an alert thing inside as well. Just for the vibes, really. Maybe one of these above the desk. Did that? Yeah. And we'll go dark green. Why not? Such a client. Love it. Maybe just one of those over where that other lamp is. What about rugs? Never too many circles. I don't have my grid on. Boop, boop, boop. Stuff that one up just a little bit. There we go. Let's... Oh, no, we don't want one in the bathroom. Pop that one down there. Yeah, well, that's fine. Maybe can we get a bed? Wait. Didn't Get to Work come with, like, the military bed? Oh, no, that's Strangeville. That's Strangeville. Never mind. I just quite frequently use the military bed instead of this bed. Maybe we could shove you along here. Let's line you up a little closer to the wall, though, because that is definitely a pet hate of mine in The Sims, that these beds are half a meter from the wall. I mean, if you want to go sleep like a psychopath, you go sleep by a psychopath, but it'll not be happening on my watch. That kind of works with the room. Not putting one of those in. An end table. Do we... Maybe we lean into the clinicalness? I mean, the other one's not exactly fantastic, so... No dresses. Do have a mirror, though. It's kind of... No. You know what? We're doing it. Just have like a little cell. Ooh, I could have built a little cell. Maybe I could put a little cell in the back here. Ooh, hang on. Hang on. Let's do it. Okay, so bed up against the corner there. Maybe no bedside table for it because it's for watching, you know? But we will give them a toilet. And that means that there's no posters in there. Like that. Can we give them a sink maybe? Maybe they can have a sink as a bedside table. It is very frustrating that the sink does not match the toilet. I don't like it. That would be cool. Can I get them to match in color? And then do you think Sims would be able to use both of them still? I mean, personally, I don't think they'd be able to. But I kind of vibe with that, you know? I'm gonna push you back a bit. There would be a point where they'd be able to use the toilet at least. I don't think they'd be able to use the sink, but I'm gonna commit because I really like that. That's very much the storytelling, I guess, in that is very, very pleasing to me. Oh, decontamination pod? Ooh, yeah. Let's put one of those right next to the door. So let's put that over the door. Get rid of that. And put the decontamination pod right there. So that if there is an emergency, it's all good. I'm gonna just move these up one. And then we'll turn the desk around so that, you know, you can watch your prisoner. And then I just need I need the prison cell door things. Oh, they can have a chair, actually. Yeah, that can be like their bedside and just something for them to sit on. Although there is that. Anyway. Bars. Here we go. That. And then there we have it. What color do you come in? It is really annoying that those colors don't match, but also I want to, yeah, I feel like in there we want definitely like the corrugated, yeah, that. Which means I can probably change these to black. You know, they're powder coated and all that jazz. And then decontamination can have a little bit of a green tinge to it. So I'm going to shift that back so it lines up not with the door so much. And that is going to... Oh, no. We need, for sure, curtains or something because you don't want people in the street to know what you're doing in here. Like, just visible from the street. I love it. Okay, let's move on to our kitchen. Island living. Thank goodness. There's definitely a kitchen in this pack. Okay, let's get rid of get to work and let's select island living. Yay, island living. I love the island living pack, just quietly. All right. Let's go with, actually, let's do the floor first because I'm going to end up matching things to the floor otherwise. Do we maybe want some lava floor in there? So it's going to be so different anyway. House is going to look a little hodgepodge. Now let's just do that. That's nice. And then for this, ooh, get another pop of, yeah, let's, you know, we're getting a lot of color. Let's just go with it. Let's get color. Okay. So I want one there. What's our stove? Why would you give us kitchen counters and not give us a fridge or a stove? They give us a sink. Wow. Such sink. We do have a carver bowl. So we can have a drink. Okay. This is fine. This is fine. It's fine. Stop worrying about it. It is what it is. I know we have island benches. Let's just see. Maybe we can get a little... I don't like it, but we need a water source. Actually, that looks a little freestanding, isn't it? I like always put this up against a wall. Maybe we could... I don't know if I like that. I think actually I like it here the most. It's a very weird spot to have a sink, but I kind of like it. So let's do it, you know? Alright, and then these guys. Yeah, there we go. Ooh, we need wallpaper. Oopsies. Wallpaper, is it? Is it? Yeah, I think we want a feature wall in here. Let's do the feature wall. Let's do the really kind of, yeah, pigmented feature wall. And then, oh, we could do this feature wall. Could do that over there though. Yeah, let's do that there. And then there, like that. It's a kitchen! Does it have everything we need? No. No, it does not. But we do have a bowl of fruit. So stop complaining. Although we could put this down. It's kind of... isn't there? Okay. Okay. Plants. We got that plant. Let's put that there. And then we can put this... let's pop that on the bench. Ooh, and let's put another one on the other side, actually. I know I just put a bowl of fruit there, but I actually really like what that's giving. So let's do that. Nice. Okay. Trash. Ooh, we do have a bin. Ooh, that's a bit fancy. But see, I committed to putting my sink there, though. Maybe we have to lose the plant. You wanna... No, we can hide it with a plant with the other pack. That's fine. Do we want the blue, though? Is the blue calling a little too much attention to itself? Nah, we want the blue. Curtains. Ooh, maybe actually. There we go. 3 feels a little bit weird, but I think we're gonna do it. Ooh, we'll bring in the green. I don't know, the green makes sense with the blue kitchen, but that's fine. What about, yeah, like there's gonna be a fire alarm. Let's put you there. Ooh, a little... that over there. One of you there, one of you there. You know, it might not be the most actually useful kitchen, but gosh darn it if it's not going to be the prettiest. Okay, you can go there. And a little candle. Some of this does feel like I'm just putting stuff down for the sake of putting stuff down, and I am. Bathroom clutter. Ooh, yeah, let's put some tanning lotion, just like down randomly. Paintings and posters, right? Outdoor cooking? Ah, it's only the honey pit. Sculptures, not really. Outdoor furniture, not really. Ooh, we could put a life preserver on this wall. Just in case, you know, there's a culinary emergency. Green, of course. Oh, we could put the mermaid scroll down. Oh, yeah, actually, let's put the mermaid scroll there, and let's put the life preserver above the bin. And let's put that there. What color do you want? All kind of the same color. And a corbel. For corbelling. Oh, we need the fork and spoon! No, we gotta have the fork and spoon. Colors. Do you... Ooh, colorful one? Yes, colorful one. Colorful. Aww. There we go. That kind of matches. And I think that might be it for... We could put a slice of pizza on the bench. All right, that's as small as it goes. A ginormous slice of pizza. I do think that's going to be it for that. Okay, let's do the dining room next. What are we going to get? Cottage living. Ooh, we're going to have a cute dining room. Cottage living. Okie pokey. So, loving this immediately. I can go there. Let's go for some wallpaper. So, now the question is, do we want to kind of try to match that? Or do we just go completely all out and not try to match that? Ooh. I think I want to go with this. This is... Yes, I'm loving this. This is nice. All right, flooring. Gotta go this flooring. Obvi. All my other planks have been facing that way, but I think I might leave this one facing the way that it went down. And I think... Yeah, I think the brown's the right color. Let's get rid of this dining table. Dining room. Dining tables. Really? These are the only options? Surely cottage living should have like a ginormous bleeding, like a long family kind of table. This upsets me. I do like the yellow though. The yellow is quite nice. Although we could bring in a bit, yeah, let's bring in a touch of that green actually. We need more. We need more of the green. Give me the green. Not that green. Now let's go the light green. So it's kind of what we've got everywhere else. Wall decorations. Okay, so we've got that on as the bar back. Let's put that there. I don't really want any of those. Window coverings. Gigantic window covering. No, that doesn't work for me at all. No window covering. It's decided. Ooh, box of blankies. Are you well? Well. Alright, a legacy tea set. For sure. A sign from Gob. Maybe we could hide that over here. Actually, no. There's really good plants in city living. There's my favorite plant! Not city living. Cottage living. Living of some description. Living is good. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to go here and get a rug. Really? That's my only rug option? Okay. Do we want more bar stools? Do we like... Don't know. This is leaning a little more pubsy now, but maybe that's okay. Oh, I like that one. And then for these, yes, little green bottoms. There we go. Okay, and what else have we got? No appliances. Got a sink now. I don't need a sink, but we've got one. Miscellaneous decorations. Don't need anything in the bathroom. Could have just a random bale of hay. That could be fun. Garden shop. Ooh, crochet and stuff. Pictures. Really, I can't put things up. I want to put a rabbit up here. Whoa, did I nail that? I was about to say, I don't even care if that's not actually sitting there. It's going there, but I think I nailed it. Oh, we could have the TARDIS randomly. Don't really have room for it. Maybe it can be seen through the window. Oh yeah, and a light. Maybe we could go back and emulate kind of the light from the... But we could put it... Oh, did I actually get that? I'm gonna say that I did. All right, that's gonna be the dining room. I'm not 100% thrilled with it, but oh well. Let's spin and see what we're gonna get for this little sitting room kind of area. Growing together. Ooh. Okay, okay. So I set out with the point of view of like, we don't have everything we need for every single pack, but so far, I mean, apart from the kitchen, this is actually going quite well for me. Watch me completely not be able to get what I want ever again now because I've just jinxed it. Maybe not that. Ooh, maybe that. What do we have in wallpaper? The dream siding. Ooh, actually. Why do I kind of like that? go in like a light green. Although I did really like that color. Let's go with that color. And then maybe around the corner. Yeah, let's do it. Why not? We've got like 60 million wallpapers in here anyway. Who cares about how well my PlayStation needs to keep up? All right. Living room. Couches. Okay, so these ones, they gotta go. They gotta go. So we can put this one over here. And we just maybe go for another one over that side. Can we still get... I'll have to go there though. Which is fine, because we can shift that one out that way. All good. I don't really like how that sits, but I want a rug in here badly, so... Ooh, that's pretty. Can we get a fireplace? We can get a fireplace. Well, that helps explain the rug situation. I like that basic ooh, maybe I like that one more. Yeah, let's go with that one. I like that. Sculptures. The owls. Like literally never use the owls. Some plants, keeping them nice and warm right beside the fireplace. It's where plants absolutely love to be. They also love to clip through the walls, but you know, what are they going to do about it, huh? They don't have a union. I don't know. Oh no, we need to be able to get in there, so I just put that down, didn't I? Okay, and then we need a coffee table. Ooh, we can use my favorite coffee table. I'll put it that way, because otherwise I feel like it would look a little bit weird. Oh, what color couches do we want? Red couches, maybe? And we could go for green. Ooh, actually, no, white. We're going to go for this white couch. And then this is going to be... color is this going to be? Yeah, let's go with that original color. No TVs, that's okay. Do we have any pictures for the wall? We do. Oh, nice. Let's put some family pictures over there. I never use these because they're a pain in the butt, but pun intended. I think today's the day. And then we'll put this one. Who size you up one? No. Actually, we'll put two of these over here because they kind of stack kind of nicely. If I can remember, it's this way. If I can remember how to do it, they stack. I like how they stack. So like that, and then we change this one actually to the matching other one, which is that one. There we go. Don't need any window coverings. We've got some plants. I don't think we really need a side table. I think that's kind of doing what I want it to do. So I think it's time to move upstairs. We're doing well. We're nearly at an hour, but we're doing very well. So let's go upstairs. And seeing as we've been kind of going as we walk through the house, let's start with this room. What are we going to get for that? Get together. Wait, haven't we done? No, we haven't done get together. I don't think. Did we do get together? Did get to work? No, we haven't done get together. Great. All right, let's get rid of you guys. And let's look at a flooring. Okay, we could do like crazy little mosaic flooring. Pebbles. Stone pavers. We might need to go with, yeah, something like, no, you don't come in colors? Oh, I don't like that. Keep on rocking? No, I don't like that. Okay, black floor it is. Okay, wall patterns. Ooh. Kind of like, yeah, I knew I accidentally put it somewhere. Kind of liking that one. You come in something that has a little bit of a green tinge. couch? No, the one you've got's good. Okay, let's have a look at some couch options. Do like that one, and I do quite like that one. But I think we might go with the little ones. Well, I could go for a big one and a little one there. Yeah. Let's do that. Green. Yes. You love it when they come in a color you want. Side table? Yes. Don't know if I like it as a side table, but hey, at least we've got one. Rug. Yes! Not very good rugs, but at least there's rugs. I'll stand by my not very good rug statement. Let's go. Butterfly chess. Yeah, let's go with a book. Why not? Could put a fireplace up here. We've got one downstairs. I don't think we need one up here. None of that really speaks to me. No TVs. Shocking, I know. Ooh, we do have a whatever that's called. Coffee table. That's the one. Plants. Yes. Not amazing plants, but you fit on. You're getting sized down, buddy. That's a little bit ridiculous. A lamp. Let's put some candelabra over there. Colors. This is very, very weird as a style, especially considering what we've got everywhere else. But, you know, let's put that there. Because we can. Paintings and posters. Let's put that there. See, I do kinda. Maybe if we size you down, girl. And then let's also get, presumably, you know, they can be like the great grandparents. Ooh, do we have a railing? We do. Could go with a glass one. You know, just modern this place up a little bit. Yeah, let's go with that. I like that. I don't think I'd like either of the other ones, so let's go with that. I don't think I'm going to worry about a railing for the stairs because who needs them? What else can we put up here? Is there any activities? We could put a dartboard. Could, but ooh, actually no. Let's put this. I've never really put one of these down. So let's put one of those down. Takes up a nice amount of space. Oh, gaming place. Hobbies and skills. Ooh, we could put a dance floor. Maybe a small. Oh, maybe I could have used one of these as a rug, actually. Do you come in nicer colors? Okay, okay, we're getting somewhere. No one needs to know that that's actually a dance floor. Just imagine, right, that it's carpet. It's carpet, shh. Oh, actually, maybe... No, that doesn't work. That works even less. Although we could go for like... Oh, does that let us see to downstairs? That's cool. But... Oh, wait, hang on. I'll go into the bathroom. I've I forgot to do the bathroom that's downstairs. Oopsies! Can I clip you over? It's silly, but I think I'm going to do it. I like it. I think I might even do the base color too. I really like that. And then this is like the landing. So it makes sense that that doesn't kind of match up. I like it. I like it. You could do a bookcase over here. Would you do a bookcase over there though? I don't think you would. Maybe let's try for some more plants. There we go. No one will ever know. It's gonna... Oh, wait, hang on. Position that a little more centrally, because now that we don't have the area defined by a rug, kind of makes sense. Oh, that doesn't make sense. There we go. I love it. That's great. All right. So that's that room done. Let's go back downstairs and let's do this bathroom that I forgot about. What are we going to get for this little itty bitty bathroom? Snowy Escape. Let's get that clicked up and ready. Snowy Escape. Do we have a bathroom in Snowy Escape? We do. It's the cool bathroom. We have a shower. And we have a sink. We do. And we even have a counter. What? What is going on? Oh, actually, I need to change. Hang on. Let me just shove the sink down while I remember where it is, because I will forget. Flooring. Flooring options. Could go sand. I feel like that makes a little bit more sense than the tatami mat. Green tatami mat. I want to go that way. Yeah, let's go that way. A little more nicer, you know. And then I think we'll just go simple for the wall. Ooh, yeah, let's go with that. That's nice. Okay, and then we get a black one of those, a black one of those, and a black one of those. Ooh, no, we go with the black one. And then a black one of those. Do we have a mirror? Do we have a mirror? Oh, we have a mirror. That's nice. Do we have a floor rug? We do, but it's not really one I'd really want to put in here. I can just imagine. No, I can't do it. I can't. I know it's not a real. I know it's just a game. I know it's not real, but I can't do it. No phones, please, while you're in the toilet. Let's put that sign there. It's better for your colon. Yeah, and then let's do that one. Get naked. A little something to look at. Accents. Ooh, we can even put some shampoo in the shower. Anything else we can shove in here? Marimo. We could have put a bath. We don't have room for a bath, but we could have put one. Ooh, can we put... you kind of clip out. That's a bit sad. A bucket and a footstool. Get a bucket and a footstool. Yeah, I kind of like that there. Let's go black as well, because we've got a theme going. I thought there was like a little screen thing that came. Like a little wall hangy one. Here it is. Nah, it takes up too much space. Because we could put... nah. Alright, so that's that room done. Let's go up, and now that we've done this, let's do this first bedroom. What are we going to get? Gosh, that's... Eco lifestyle! Okay, let's pop the filter on. And get rid of the bed. put straight down another double bed while I remember. And let's have a look at the flooring. So we could just go for that. You know what? Let's use this. I never use this. I think now's the time. Ooh, I like that one. I really don't like it. Choose that. I wish that you could get that hexagonal stuff on the wall. On the wall, I think it would be cool, but on the floor, not so much. Oh, plastered. Oh, cool. We can kind of go with just like a normal kind of color and then maybe just have a headboard. Ooh, there we go. It kind of continues up off the floor. Love it. Love, love, love. Green, of course, because we've, I don't know, wherever we can, we're trying to shoehorn that in. Bedside table. Ooh. Yeah, let's get the colorful one. Let's live a little, you know? Never know where to put bedside tables. I read a thing ages ago that says you're supposed to have a bit of space between them, but then it's like you gotta lean right out of bed to get to it, and it just seems weird. So I never do that. I should put you there like that. Plants? Yes. You get the bottle. Actually, no, you can have that. Bottles can go... we can have the bottle as well. We can have both things. Yeah. You know, instead of a curtain, I just thought, you know, let's try something different. All right, what else do we need? Got a dresser, no ceiling decorations. We could put in a mirror. Why not? Why not, I say. No pictures, really? All right, how about a little chair moment? I believe I selected that color. Let's put it over there. There you go. Ooh, we could put like a little fireplace. We got a huge area over there to fill, so you know, why not? Ooh, do we have a bench seat in this? Comfort. Show all. No. Darn it. Okay. A rug. We need a rug. What color rug? Ooh. They're not very good colored rugs, are they? Do you come, if I size you down? I mean, it's way too small, but maybe we can make it work. Especially if I center it instead of putting it off to the side like that. And then, again, you don't come in the greatest variety of colors. Let's go that one. And then, wall decorations? Yes. Can you believe it? Yeah, we'll shove some just here. So it's, you know, a spare bedroom and also a little bit of a storage room. And then, yeah, we'll put some plants above the bed, even though that's huge. And I'm not sure I actually like it, but that's what we're going to do. All right. And that's going to be that room done. Let's move on to this room and see what we get. Get together we just did, so I'm going to spin again. It really wants me to do get together again. Let's try a third time. If it's again, we will do it, but otherwise... High school years. Okay. Ooh, that's actually cute. I can make a really cute bedroom with high school years. All right, high school years. Let's start with flooring. Really, that's our only option for flooring? Ugh. Okay, well, seeing as the other rooms have been kind of dark, although I did see a nice kind of... No, but the dark... I think we need the dark, to be honest. The rest of them look a little too Copperdale High School for me. And then wall patterns. You could use this one. How does it... I hate it when it does that. And that. See, the other sides line up. That's what's annoying. Maybe we can make this end one black hexagons. For no particular reason other than... Actually... Let's do that. Because I really don't like how they join in the corner. Okay, a bed. I'm gonna use my favorite bed. Maybe... No, we'll put it under here, but we'll kind of move this one up that way, and we'll give them like a little desk to study at. And we'll use this... end tables, of course. We'll go the cute little pink ones. Like that. Paintings and posters. You have some CDs. And we'll get some, I guess, some vinyl. Oh, and then some ribbons. Let's put some ribbons above the bed. You know, our teen's good. Clever. And all that. Okay. And then, oh, maybe a little Neon Dreams moment over here. All right, let's grab a desk. Let's go this desk. I might face that wall with it though. And then a chair. You gotta go the gamer chair. And then computer. I forgot to put a computer downstairs. Oopsies. Alright. Get a pink one. Let's lean into the pink theming, hey? Football. Football. Can I... Could I make that work? Might get an actual rug. Speaking of an actual rug, oh, we can use my favorite rug of all time. Yes. Do I want it pink? I do want it pink. Oh, hang on, we could use this rug. Probably a little better shaped for the room, but no, I like the fluffy one. The fluffy one is cute. A bookshelf, perhaps? Can you clip through to the front? You don't. I think you are in the wall a little bit, but quite frankly, I'm okay with that. I don't think the sim can get around that side, but that's fine. That's not my problem. All right, let's get a little love heart lamp for over there. And, ooh, we can get this for the main lamp. Cool. Plants. Not very good plant options. Ceiling decorations. Mirror, maybe. Okay. We didn't have we did have pictures, but not really. Put those there. We'll put a little that there. And then actually we'll have more posters over there. And that'll be that bedroom. Let's move on to the Let's do this bathroom next. So let's spin. Get rid of this bath. Island living! Kind of wish I'd gone for the ensuite room now. Okay, I forgot to put it on like, ooh, there's so many. Not get famous, island living. So that's not gonna work. That's okay. We have a tub. And we have a sink. We know that because we have the same one downstairs. Although, no. It was because I rolled it 2 times in a row before. So we will do it again. Sun cream lotion, indoor plants. We'll put a big one of these over here. Ooh, I need to do the flooring. I forgot. I think we might go this up here. And then for the walls... maybe this in, yeah, that light kind of cream color is nice. Give that color. Yeah, and that color. Is there a mirror in Island Living? No. But there is a rug. Let's use that as a bath rug. That one. And I think, oh, lights. I think we use those downstairs, but I feel like that's going to interfere with some Sims. Let's put that down there. I mean, it's going to feel lovely up here. Could I put a pea bush down? Really? There's not a pea bush for Island Living? Okay. How about then we get creative and we suggest a toilet. Oh no, that kind of looks a little more toilety. There we go. In kind of a matching color. That one. There we go. And we've got lights. We've got a plant. Let's put another plant just here. And do we have any pictures? No. Do we have wall hangings? Let's put some fishies. But let's not put the fishies on that side. Let's put the fishies here. Let's go with the green and yellow fishies. And we'll go with the shell on the wall there. And we did the lifeguard preserver downstairs, so I'm not going to do that again. None of these will fit that window. I can pretend that that's a curtain. Let's do that. Let's go with it, you know? You know what? I also kind of like that, especially if you move over a little bit. I think they can still pass through that, but we're going to power on anyway, and we might move that to be... maybe instead of this plant, we'll put a light over here. And actually, we'll put the plant there. There we go. It's lovely. All right, let's do the main bedroom now. For rent, which we had down in the living room, but that was ages ago, so that's fine. Let's do for rent again. And actually, no, we're starting with the floorings. We might just do some wooden floorings upstairs here. So it's a bedroom. You don't want to go too crazy. No, let's do a moody room. Let's do it, you know? Too moody? Maybe we do I'm doing a lot of feature walls, but it's fine. And we get the 4-poster bed. Nailed it. Color do we want the 4-poster bed to be? Ooh, yeah, let's go with the green. And then for some bedside tables. Like, excuse me, like that. I think that color's actually pretty darn close, so I'm going to leave that. What about a rug, I hear you say? Well, I like the leaf one a little more. Let's put the leaf one down. And colors. Ooh, the dark green. Let's go with that. Plants. Not... Ooh, we could put this plant over here. I'm going to feel very leafy and griefy. Hope it's not going to feel griefy. Leafy and green in this house. So it will. Let's just go that. Oh, actually, maybe a pop of yellow, because we got the yellow on the bed just a little bit. And then some lamps. I want these lamps. Lovely. And then we need a dresser. Put you just there. Maybe we have one there as well, like a little his and hers moment. A mirror, no. Does this one have a... No, but it does have this. We could put this in here. I don't know that I'm the hugest fan of it, but we're going to put it down anyway. I'm going to put this plant here. Oh, no, there. That plant up there randomly. Why not? Let's get some more birds of paradise. We love us a bird of paradise moment. Yellow. Let's go that kind of color. Yeah, let's get another radiator up here. Keep the place kind of nice and warm, you know. Actually, no, we'll get the good radiator. I think that color. Well, that color might be better. And we don't have curtains. We kind of do. Could do like a... that kind of a moment. You know, they're open curtains and they slide all the way across and they're black because of course they are. Actually, I don't think it loses that much having them on both sides like that. And then I really want... I think we used this downstairs, but I'm going to use it again, just because we need something on that wall. And I'm going to call that done for the main bedroom, and we just have the ensuite. So what's our last pack of the morning going to be? Or the evening, depends where you are. Growing together! Ooh, does growing together have a bathroom? Well, it has a toddler potty, so... Oh, but it does have a shower bath. A little shower bath moment. Put that there. Can I still move you over there? Yeah, I'm going to shimmy you up a bit. That's fine. Sink. Nice. Love it when we have a sink. Just don't have a toilet. So we're not going to have a toilet of any description upstairs here. But can we... We have a facsimile of a toilet. Has a nice little cushion on the back for comfort. Oh, I need flooring and stuff. I always forget. Okay, we're gonna go... Ooh, maybe we go this. It's kind of nice. And then flooring-wise, we'll go the matchy kind of flooring. Yeah. And then for this guy, I think I'll leave the color as is. But I'm just going to shimmy him into the wall. Just a smidge. So that he looks kind of built in and nice. And then for this guy, we might go black. I think those things still work. The tap hardware and stuff. Do we have a mirror? We do have a mirror. Not that one. There we go. What else have we got in here? We can put down one of these. Actually, I'm going to put that on that side. And then we'll put this over here. And we'll make them the black ones. Yeah, black one's nice. Pictures. World travel poster. Yes, please. Lights. One of those on each side for you so you can see your beautiful, beautiful self. I think that'll do for lighting. What about curtains? What have we got? I kind of love that. Will you go where I want you to? You will. Excellent. It is very... Ooh, hang on. I like that brown. Very useless, but very funny to me, so we're going to go for it. I don't think we really want any of those. Could get a speaker in here so you can boogie while you clean your body. Accents, we've done all of those. Plants. So we do technically have a toilet in here. Shove that over there. It's just a kiddie toilet. Oh, maybe we could put this in. Nah, it's too big. Cool. So that is our every room is a different pack challenge done. Let's go in for the experience and see what she looks like from the point of view of one of our Sims. All right. So again, we're not doing the outside because we haven't been doing the outside of any of our cookie cutter shells. I might come back later and do the outside of all of them kind of together, but here is our lounge room. It's actually quite nice. I like it. It's very spacious, but I think that works, especially with all like the visual clutter going on from like the patterned floor and all that. You come into our hallway, which was Get Famous. Very nice. Then we'll go into our Get to Work office, which the door is glitching out from. Excuse me. We have our decontamination shower, our desk, which I forgot to put anything on, but it's all right, and our cell for our prisoner. Totally not suspicious. And like, you can block it off from the outside. It's fine. I wish we could actually select curtains and stuff to be open or closed. That would be helpful. Then into the bathroom. Very nice snowy escape bathroom in here. Look at that roof. Oh, that's cool. I love it. Maybe it doesn't sit so well this way, but that's fine. We've got our little sitting room, our dining room, and our non-functional kitchen. Although it does have a sink. So I don't know what more you want from me. Coming up the Get Famous stairs. Hi, how you doing? And then we have this little landing area that's also like a little rec room. In here, we have a spare room / guest bedroom. A couple of things got brought in here for storage. There is a fireplace for some reason. And then into like a teenager's bedroom. Ooh, that's cute. And oh, that's very pink. Very nice. I love me a lot of pink. And then we have the family bathroom, which again, not technically completely functional, but very nice. There's our toilet. Nice little bit of Tropicana over there. Our curtains. And no mirror in this because we are above such mundane things as mirrors and all that. But you can sit and it's very tropical and lovely in here. Just needed a toilet, really. And then our main bedroom. Ooh, I should have done the roof. Oh well. Very nice. Very, very planty, very dark and sultry. And then into our ensuite, which is very bright and airy and is equipped with a very comfy looking toilet. So yeah, that is going to be the end of this video. Let me know in the comments what you think. What do you think about the state of expansion packs? Do you agree that they should be, like, you should be able to kit out an entire house with one expansion pack? So like Island Living definitely lets us down, and so does, was it Get Together? Growing Together and stuff. There's not really many packs that are like a complete house package, and you could make an entire house. And they rely a little bit too much on base mode, especially with the newer packs. The newer packs are so, because styles have shifted so much since 2014. The newer packs don't really gel very well with the base game stuff that we have. And so there's this huge disjoint kind of thing between when you try and kind of augment an expansion pack with some items of base game so you can have a functional house. You can very much tell, oh, that's base game. And if you're going to release an expansion pack, it should expand the game completely and properly, not just be like, yeah, you don't need a kitchen. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!